You certainly have heard about salmonella, right? Many people know it as the biggest responsibility for food poisoning. Salmonella enterica and Salmonella bongori are types of bacteria transmitted by poorly cooked eggs, chicken, beef and pork, non-pasteurized dairy, seafood or contaminated vegetables. Did you know the Salmonella bacteria can affect chicken's ovaries and infect an egg even before it is laid? Some food can also be contaminated by animals' feces or by people who handle infected foods and don't wash their hands properly after going to the toilet. Did you know that gastric acid usually destroys salmonella? So, to actually suffer from food poisoning, it is necessary to consume a great amount of this bacteria, unless the person has a gastric acid deficiency. This deficiency can happen in children under 1 year old people or people who take antacids or any medicines that suppress gastric acid production. Are you enjoying this video? Then give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends to help the channel. The main symptoms of this sickness are abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea, and they usually appear 12 to 36 hours after the ingestion of contaminated foods. In most cases, the symptoms occur for a limited and determined period. This way, the treatment can be done at home, aiming to alleviate the symptoms and keep the patient well hydrated. If you have symptoms of food poisoning, learn about 3 natural medicines that will help you. Ginger water. Ginger has many medicinal properties that can be used. Its antiviral and antibacterial action helps the body fight the intoxication. Besides that, it also helps regulate the intestinal transit and alleviates the inflammation in the intestinal mucosa, reducing pain and bloating. To make ginger water, you will need 0.80 of ginger root, honey, 1 cup of filtered water. In a blender, add the ginger root, peeled and mashed, with some drops of honey in the water. Blend until smooth and strain. You can drink it 3 times a day. Garlic tea. Consuming garlic tea can help stop the growth of salmonella bacteria, thanks to its antibacterial power. For that, just mash 2 garlic cloves and pour 1 cup of boiling water over them. Let the mixture sit for 15 minutes and drink. Do not add sugar or artificial sweeteners so that the compounds can be fully absorbed by your body. Activated charcoal. Activated charcoal absorbs bacteria like salmonella and staphylococcus viruses, such as that responsible for aphis fever, and thus, it is a great help in cases of food poisoning. The charcoal helps eliminate the toxins present in blood in contact with the intestinal walls and also fights abdominal pain and gas. You can take 1 capsule of vegetable charcoal twice a day when you show the symptoms. Did you know any of these natural medicines to treat food poisoning at home? For a quicker recovery, remember to drink lots of water, coconut water, and natural juices, rest and stay at home, eat light foods, such as fruits, cooked vegetables and lean meats, avoid fatty and heavy foods, avoid alcoholic or carbonated beverages, avoid taking medicines to stop diarrhea. If the infection doesn't go away after 2 days, even after following one of these homemade treatments and taking all additional care, go to a hospital or talk to a doctor. Depending on what microorganism caused your sickness, hospitalization and taking IV antibiotics may be necessary. To avoid food poisoning, you should take extra care with anything that takes raw eggs, such as mayonnaise, and also with chicken meat, which should always be consumed well done. While the bacterial is usually associated with foods from animal sources, it can also come in vegetables that got in contact with contaminated water. Please hit like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks.